Good Monday afternoon to you, Roger Hill of Wuthering Heights. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin City Subaru, and 802 Honda, all located off of Exit 7 on Interstate 89. Looking at the big picture, we can see that we have a little bit of rain shower activity from this negative tilt trough that's going to be sweeping northward. It's already starting to produce some rain showers as of this late morning in the area around the Barry-Montpelier area, and that's going to be spreading further to the north and east with this warm front. The shower activity is going to be relatively minor and not expecting a whole lot. But a little bit of wetting, that's good for fire season. But we do look at a day that's going to feature drier weather on Tuesday, followed by a better rain shower system that's going to be pushing in. This is holding some snow out in the upper elevations of the Intermountain West and the northern central Rockies. That's going to be pushing into our neck of the woods, it looks like, on Wednesday, really starting Tuesday night, and some of that rain shower activity could even be moderate for a time. Thereafter, we'll see an area of higher pressure build in across eastern Canada. That's going to suppress the jet stream and the storm track further off to the south of our region. Not all models are in compliance with that, but this seems to be the trend, setting up basically Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and probably Sunday going into this coming weekend for dry weather with an extended period. That means drying out of moisture fuels once again, and dead grass and whatnot. We could see an increase in fire danger over time as that starts to rise once we head into this coming weekend and late this week. Let's take a look at the latest computer modeling. We have the European on the left-hand side, the GEM, the Canadian model, on the right-hand side, and these models match very nicely. The GFS ensemble is looking a little bit out of sorts, but it'll probably be coming around more to this solution. Right now, we do have a little bit of shower activity. This is valid about 11 o'clock this morning, and that rain shower activity has now reached into some parts of central and mostly southern and southwestern Vermont. Very scanty. We're not looking at very much, but you can see it's just, this is a 6-hour rainfall totals that kind of move on out. And by the time we get into Tuesday morning, we're going to see the last of that and exit. We're in between weather systems. A very weak ridge of higher pressure can be indicated there. And then we have a Tuesday night and Wednesday storm system. This will start to see the advance of the precipitation shield work on Tuesday night. And it looks like it rains the hardest during the morning hours on Wednesday. And the showers then begin to push on out of the region for Wednesday night, Wednesday evening, and then setting the stage for what should be some drier weather. Now, high pressure building in with colder air back up into eastern parts of Canada. That's going to suppress the storm track further off to the south. And just to show you the differences here, this is valid into Saturday. That's the last day of the outlook. And just for kicks, we're going to show you the GFS ensemble, which is still not on board. It keeps that precipitation further up to the north, so we'll have to wait and see how this all works out. But I'm voting with the Canadian GEM as well as the European model. Speaking of the GFS ensemble, this is what we're showing you here. These are 3-hourly QPF increments, so we see the first little bit of business this afternoon into a portion of this evening, and it exits out. And then we're looking at the next setup here for Wednesday's weather system, and that's going to produce a little bit more in the way of rainfall. And then we dry things out. Now, this particular weather system here is being nixed by the European ensemble, the European deterministic, the Canadian ensemble, the Canadian deterministic modeling, but it's still holding on with the GFS model. So we're going to, basically, this will be zeroed out, is what I'm guessing, with an extended dry period, really starting on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday. So this weekend, I'm doubting this is going to happen. Maybe it will, though. We'll have to wait and see. And with that, the GFS ensemble is giving us close to about 1-inch amounts after about 7 days. Basically all in the form of rain or rain shower activity. You can see just a little bit of wet snow, but that's way around the corner. And again, this is probably going to be zeroed out. Precipitation accumulated over the next 7 days, the 168-hour 1 through 7 QPF. We're looking at about 2,500 inches back around Canadian, Vermont, the northeast corner. That's a ½ inch mark, and this is 1-inch mark. So most of the precip is going to be in the middle Atlantic states, and it's going to be drier than normal up across Canada, and we're going to be kind of in between. Climate reanalyzer, 2-meter temperature anomalies across North America. We can see that it's colder than normal up to the west of us and into parts of Canada. And then above normal temperatures in portions of the Arctic Ocean region. And then a little bit of in the southern tier regions. And of course that curls up into the East Coast. We're going to see these temperatures get knocked back down just a little bit, but we're just going to stay pretty close to neutral. Meteorological output statistics, next 5 days of high temperatures. They'll be running about somewhere between -9 and -6 degrees. It's warmed up just a little bit to the west. And about 3 days later, it looks like this, about 3 degrees below normal, with neutral starting to work back in terms of high temperatures the next 5 days. And now this is the next 3 to 7 days out. Antecedent conditions, we're looking pretty dry here with the mountains not seeing any leaf out yet. We're noticing just a little bit of green up in some parts of the Connecticut River Valley, but it's pretty minimal. Now, as we get further off to the south, where we can start to see a little bit of green up here in the valleys, the broader valleys of the Connecticut, as well as the Hudson River, a little bit into the Albany-Schenectady area, starting to see just minor amounts of leaf out. Otherwise, in Vermont, antecedent conditions here are no tree leaves and no canopies to worry about in case of any strong winds. We don't even have that to worry about. That's it from here. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights. Thanks for watching.